Welcome to The Explainer. So today we are diving into something absolutely crucial, how you can completely replace your entire paid AI tech stack for exactly $0 in 2026. Look, if you've been just blindly paying for subscriptions and feeling that little sting every time a $20 charge hits your credit card, well, it is time to wake up. The landscape has shifted completely, and honestly, you just don't need to pay to play anymore. Okay, $500. That is the staggering amount of money you might be wasting every single month on software subscriptions you just do not need. And the thing is, these costs, they sneak up on us so quietly, right? Especially if you're a freelancer or running a small business. It's $10 here, $30 there. We're talking about design tools, automation platforms, writing assistants, meeting note takers, all just silently draining your budget month after month. As YouTube creator Jake Dawson recently pointed out, the free AI tools available right now have evolved so insanely fast that they completely match, or honestly, in some cases, absolutely crush the enterprise tools we used to pay a massive premium for. What used to require a huge enterprise budget literally just months ago, it's sitting right at your fingertips. The budget gap has fundamentally shrunk to zero. So here's our roadmap to systematically replace those paid tools and take your budget to absolute zero. We're going to cover the subscription trap, creating media for free, automating work and study, free coding and development, and finally, the local AI revolution. Let's just jump right in. All right, part one, the subscription trap. Let's look at the everyday tools we all use for text, research, and business, and figure out how to stop paying for them right this second. Think about this for a second. Why in the world are you still paying $30 a month for Midjourney when Google's ImageFX gives you jaw-dropping photorealism entirely for free? Or why pay $20 for Zapier when you can self-host something like N8N and get completely unlimited automations? Same goes for dropping $49 on Jasper when the free tiers of ChatGPT and Claude handle everyday drafting flawlessly. Even Canva Pro has some really serious free competition now with Adobe Express. The reality is, open source models have completely closed the gap with those proprietary paid ones, driving the market cost down to literally nothing. And wow, if you are a student or a researcher, the three options right now are absolutely staggering. Take Google's NotebookLM. You can upload a dense 100-page PDF, and it'll generate a conversational two-person podcast audio overview of your research in minutes. I mean, imagine saving 20 hours of grueling reading time and grasping the core concepts while you're just commuting, all for $0. That's a total game changer for an academic career. Or take Fathom, giving you unlimited AI meeting transcripts and recordings forever, totally free. You can drop those $20 productivity subscriptions today and not miss a single beat. Moving on to number two, creating media for free. Let's move beyond text and see how you can generate stunning, cinematic quality visuals and videos without ever opening your wallet. So for image generation, your two absolute powerhouses are Google ImageFX and Ideogram V3. Let's say your workflow demands perfect, crisp text on a logo or a complex poster design. You'd probably assume you need to pay a premium for that, right? But actually, the free tier of Ideogram V3 outperforms Midjourney in this specific area, giving you around 25 free daily images. Meanwhile, Google ImageFX, which runs on their incredible Image in 4 model, is the undisputed free champion for highly detailed, photorealistic scenes. Now, for video, we have an epic showdown. On one side, Kling 3.0 gives you physics-perfect cinematic realism. Think incredibly complex hair movement or hyper-realistic liquid physics, and you get 66 free daily credits. On the flip side, we have Wan 2.2, an absolute game changer from Alibaba. This offers blazing fast open-source renders you can run locally for completely unlimited watermark-free use. Think about what that actually means if you're a content creator. You could sit down, render an entire promotional campaign with dozens of high-quality clips over a single weekend, and it won't cost you a single dime. All right, section 3, automating work and study. Because the real magic isn't just in finding isolated free tools. It's about how we stack them all together into unified, automated systems that just run quietly in the background. This is how small businesses can easily build what's called a zero-cost pipeline. Let's walk through this step by step. First up, you draft your social content or blog posts with the free version of Claude. Next, pass that text into Canva, using their free AI features to instantly design your graphics. Then, instead of posting manually every day, you just automate the entire schedule using Make.com, which, by the way, generously gives you 1,000 free operations every single month. Finally, use NotebookLM to automatically research your topics for the next week. By connecting these dots without any human intervention, you're effectively replacing a dedicated social media manager and multiple expensive software subscriptions with a free tech stack that literally works while you sleep. Moving to part 4, free coding and development. Developers certainly aren't left out of this free revolution, and the AI pair programmers available to us now go way beyond just saving a few keystrokes. You can comfortably drop those paid GitHub Copilot subscriptions right now. Instead, you can use Codium, specifically their Windsurf tool, for lightning-fast, everyday autocomplete. But if you need something much more robust, you've got to deploy Clean. Clean is a fully open-source AI agent. To understand the difference here, standard autocomplete just tries to guess the next line or fix a quick syntax error. An agent like Clean, it actually reads your entire code base, autonomously opens multiple files, writes brand new functions, and tests them across your whole system simultaneously. It is basically having a senior developer sitting right next to you totally for free. And finally, Section 5, the local AI revolution. Because the ultimate $0 hack in 2026 isn't just hunting down free cloud tools. It's about taking everything offline and running enterprise-grade AI directly on your own hardware. To run these massive AI models locally, VRAM, or video RAM, is absolute king. I love this brilliant kitchen analogy from the dev community. Think of your computer's GPU as the chef, your system RAM as the pantry, and your VRAM as the kitchen counter. If your VRAM counter space is too small, your massive AI model literally spills over into the pantry, and when the chef has to keep running back and forth to the pantry, your generation speed drops from a buttery smooth 40 words per second to a completely unusable crawl. You need enough counter space for the recipe to sit right in front of the chef. So what does that actually mean? How much counter space do you need? Well, for a smaller, 7 billion parameter model, you need about 5 gigabytes of VRAM. But if you want to run those high-end, highly intelligent 32 billion parameter models, you're going to need around 20 gigabytes. This is exactly why a used RTX 3090 graphics card, which has 24 gigabytes of VRAM, has become this massive sweet spot for local AI enthusiasts. It gives you all the necessary counter space to run incredibly powerful models right at your desk without any annoying slowdowns. Once your hardware is dialed in, you can run incredible open-source models natively right on your machine. Take Google's Gemma 4. It's a 26 billion parameter model that delivers true GPT-4 level intelligence locally, running at an astonishing 85 tokens per second. That means it's generating text way faster than you can even read it. Or you could run DeepSeek R1, which uses something called chain of thought. That means the AI literally thinks out loud, reasoning through a complex math or logic problem step by step before actually giving you the final answer. It is an enterprise-grade reasoning model that totally shook the entire AI industry, and yep, it's completely free. Think of local AI as your home gym. It handles your everyday privacy, guarantees zero API logs, and allows for absolutely unlimited use without any monthly fees. This privacy aspect is huge. Putting sensitive company data, client info, or even just personal journals into a public cloud model could be a massive security risk, which makes your $0 local setup not just cheaper, but significantly safer. Cloud AI, on the other hand, well, that's the commercial gym. You only visit it when you need to do the absolute heaviest lifting that your home setup just can't handle. Combining the two, that is the smartest, most budget-friendly workflow. So you now possess the blueprint to generate world-class media, write complex code, and automate your business pipelines entirely for free. The financial barriers, they are completely gone. The gatekeepers have left the building. So with a $0 tech stack sitting right at your fingertips,